What is going on, RGT fam? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you all doing well. It is January 5th, 2020. Let's get into this gaming news, shall we? PS5 expected to outsell the Xbox Series X and PS4 at launch, courtesy of an analyst. With the recent leaks concerning the PS5 and its rumored 9.2 teraflops, and of course the Xbox Series X with its rumored 12 teraflops, many analysts and publications have started to shift their gaze towards price points and sales figures for the two next-generation consoles. Games Industry Biz took liberty in approaching the numerous experts in the field, with one in particular predicting that not only will the PS5 have similar price point to the Xbox Series X, but that it will also outsell Microsoft's next generation console at launch and the PS4 too. This here is a very bold prediction indeed, courtesy of Piers Harding Rose of IHS Market Technology, who for the record made 11 predictions for 2019. 10 out of those 11 predictions were proven right. Harding Rose went on to comment about the upcoming next-gen consoles with the following statement: I expect PS5 to outsell the Xbox Series X in 2020, but also for both platforms to sell more consoles at launch than both of them did back in 2013. One of the new factors for this upcoming generation is the impact of backwards compatibility on brand loyalty and audience transition. I think we'll see less brand switching as a result. I also expect pricing of both PS5 and Xbox Series X to be similar. I think it's more likely than not they will be higher than the PS4 launch price point of $399, end quote. The fact that both the PS5 and Xbox Series X are tipped to exceed the magic $399 price point, which no surprise has been well received by consumers, it seems inevitable at this point, given the cutting-edge technology or cutting-edge specs at this point that both consoles possess. Indeed, both the PS5 and Xbox Series X will include extremely similar Ryzen and Navi CPU and GPU arrangements from AMD, super-fast SSD drives, 8K resolution display capabilities, 4K Blu-ray drives, and much more besides. What's interesting is that Harding Rose also brings up the notion of Microsoft's secondary console, aka the lock card, which many of you know is Microsoft's answers to those that might be scared away by the potential high price of Microsoft's new Xbox Series X console. More specifically, Harding Rose believes that Sony won't pull their own lock card, as that would divide the user base and possibly create confusion amongst consumers looking to make the leap from this generation to the next. He went on to further add, a high price point may prompt Microsoft to follow through with a dual-pronged product strategy and release a less powerful, cheaper version of its next-generation platform during the launch window. I don't expect Sony to follow this product strategy at launch, so this approach would give Xbox more go-to markets flexibility, although it would also add complexity around marketing and consumer education. Personally, I would wait to bring a cheaper version to market, end quote. Regardless, things are looking bright for PS5 as we go into next generation, but one fact is looking increasingly likely as well. It would appear that you will be paying more for the PS5 than you did for PS4 and PS4 Pro at launch. Wow, now that is a lot to digest. Definitely let me know your comments in the comment section below. Now let's continue with a question for you guys in the chat. Will the PS5 and next-gen Xbox force Nintendo to launch a Switch Pro this year? If you answer yes, then guess what? You aren't the only one. According to game analyst Canton Games Circuit Total, the Switch Pro launch is inevitable, as Nintendo will want to counter the PS5 and Xbox Series X launches with their own improved system. Here's what he had to say. Switch Pro launch, there is absolutely no doubt in my mind that Nintendo will launch a Switch Pro in 2020. My guess is at $399. More specifically, I predict 4K support, bigger cartridge sizes, and of course a beefed up components. I also think the device will launch after the summer holidays to counter the rollout of the PS5 and next-gen Xbox later in the year, along with a first-party system seller game game. These are just predictions at this point, and none of the other analysts seem to share the same expectations. While it's easy to assume that Nintendo will not appreciate being further behind in terms of the, power due to the huge performance gap between the Switch hardware and the PS5 and Xbox Series X, we have no other evidence supporting the idea that a Switch Pro might be in the works, so treat this as it is, speculation. Well, my fellow gamers, that unfortunately brings us to the end of yet another video. Thank you so much for rocking out with me. Remember, all links to everything you guys heard can be found in the description, so definitely go check those out if you guys are interested. All right. If you enjoyed today's video, definitely hit that like button and share to spread the word. And of course, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss content. In case you missed it, I did a live stream last night with the host of the Crossfire podcast, Mooch, live on the channel. So definitely check that out if you haven't done so already. All right. Until next time, my fellow gamers, this is Ryan, aka Big Cloud Gaming. I am signing out. All of you have a blessed one, and y'all be safe. Later.